Hello guys, welcome back to Majestic Notion. So I wanted to do a reading for, you know what it is, the 222222 portal, okay? Very, very pivotal point in a lot of, especially the twin flame journey, people that are ascending and awakening. So what is 222222? This is basically a pivotal point for a lot of you, right? It's kind of like the choice that you're making into your ascension. So a lot of you that are on a twin flame journey, there's going to be a lot of unions, and we're all on different level. The reason for the union, depending on your counterpart and where you're at as well in your ascension, it's due, and I've been talking about this kind of briefly in my last few readings about unity consciousness, right, which is oneness, the basically the alignment between your masculine and feminine energies, within yourself. So what happens, right, when we make the choice to finally stop letting the ego steer us, right? Understanding that we've been living under a veil of belief systems and conditioning, and we start to go towards more, walking by faith, not so much by sight. We're ascending, essentially becoming, going from caterpillar to butterfly, going through that dark night of the soul, which a lot of the divine masculines have been going through at this time. But again, we're all in different levels. Some of you have already surpassed this. Some of you are in that transitional phase. So this is for a lot of, whether it's divine masculine or feminine, a lot of them, this is a pivotal point where you make that choice, where you're ascending now. Once you're ascending and you're starting to wake up to the things that have been going on around you because of this pull that you have to your twin flame, because of the pull towards your life purpose, right? You always had a call within you. It's like, okay, whether you have a talent or you always questioned, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? When you start to ascend, you start to figure out, and you start to, do research, look up your north node and your south node as far as what you need to change or, work on. Your north node being your life purpose. When you start to do all that research and you start to awaken, and then you're going through dark night of the soul, a lot of you went through serious betrayal and heartbreak. So that heartbreak is essentially the catalyst to catapult you forward into your spiritual ascension. It's almost like, especially if you met like a karmic soul tie, it's in a sense kind of part of your soul tribe, but it's the ones that, unfortunately, the only way to break out of these bad habits is through heartbreak, because then somebody would just repeat that cycle and repeat that cycle if it was all comfortable. So someone that has a life purpose, that signed up for something like this, even before you were born, you were probably challenged many times in your life. And, a lot of us are in that spot where, we met like that ultimate test that catapults us forward into our ascension, basically, if I'm making sense here. So what's happening now is a lot of divine masculines, divine feminines have gone through this. Usually the divine feminine, for whatever reason, ascends a little quicker. I think it's because she's meant to be the muse. It could be the other way around, but for the majority of the time, the divine feminine goes through her ascension, and then the masculine kind of follows. And it's because they're working more from their solar plexus, which is more of the ego, the three-dimensional world, the material world, that energy of being the provider, having a lot of responsibility. And so anyways, a lot of masculines are in that ascension phase where the ego is standing between their feminine and masculine energies, right? Essentially, that ego that's standing in the way of their own unity within themselves is manifested in a three-dimensional sense in their reality as a karmic situation with, friends, family, co-workers, relationships. So when you go through the ego death, right, the walls start closing in because now you're going through the dark night of the soul, you're ascending, and essentially it's to mend the masculine and feminine energy. So you're in union with yourself. Therefore, it's unity consciousness. And you get to that oneness phase. This is where you're able to use your discernment. You're able to see through the veil. You're able to, tap into your spiritual gifts, whatever that is for you. And you're able to foresee what surrounds you, right? It's like having a bird's eye view of all the things that you couldn't see because you were down here with the rest of them in the three-dimensional sense. I hope I'm making sense here. So, once the ego, the third party, is eliminated, then someone, the divine masculine, divine feminine, can move forward into their life purpose and essentially into union with their twin flame. And that's why this takes so long to come together, is because until they go through that ascension, that dark night of the soul, then that unity between the masculine and feminine. I mean, think about it. When you're in union with your masculine and feminine energy, and the divine feminine is in union with her masculine and feminine energy, whether you're male or female, okay, whether you're dating a male, male, female, female, male, female, all of a sudden you have two people in balance and union with themselves, therefore naturally attracting each other like the magnets that you are into union in your three-dimensional world. But you're in a 5D vibrational energy. I hope that makes sense. My goodness. So this is a big pivotal point, and I wanted to do a reading on this. I know I'm taking a long time to explain this, but I just want you guys to think about how essential this 22222 portal is. So I'm going to do a reading on the union, basically, and what's taking place through this portal and moving forward, okay, when it comes to your connections. So let's get into that. If you guys want to learn more about unity consciousness, I highly recommend doing research. There is someone that I like to watch as well here, although there's a lot of people on YouTube. Sometimes YouTube people are iffy about looking up information on YouTube, but there's a lot of good information on YouTube. Okay, it's not all iffy or whatever. There's some good information. I like to listen to The Alchemist. I would look her up. She explains things absolutely thoroughly. Okay, and her videos aren't super long. So if you want to look more into that. So let's get into this, guys. Let's see what's happening here. And that's all I'll say for now, because it's a little more complicated than that. I'm sure you guys are doing your own research, those of you who are wanting union. And union will not happen. Twin flame union will not, it'll be temporary if anything. But union will not happen until both of you are in union with yourselves. And that ascension has been established. And the choice to keep moving forward in your spiritual path and into your life purpose is also a decision that comes from free will that someone makes here. So a lot of twin flames don't come together because a lot of people aren't willing to do the work. And the reason not everybody is going to meet a twin flame this lifetime is because we're all on different karmic wheels, right? Some of us are 1,000 years old. Some of us are just a few hundred years old. Some of us are, maybe 10 or 20 years old. And I mean that in as far as lifetimes. So, those of you who are like 1,000-year-old and, you've cleared out major karmas throughout your lifetimes, yeah, you're going to be in union. Okay? But we're all on different timelines, different levels, and we're all dealing with different types of karma, good or bad. And those who have cleared their karma and have ascended enough to be in that good karmic wheel is essentially the ones that are coming into union. You know, that permanent union where you're actually building an empire and you're in your life purpose, working together and doing what you came here to do. Okay, so let's get into this. Alright, Spirit, let's see what's going on. Through this portal, very significant portal here. And I would definitely, you know, do some research on the 222 portal as well. So give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. So, see what else? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. So these are two people that are willing to work on this relationship, making the choice through this portal to work on this relationship and understanding as you ascend that this is the highest energy of all, right? Because you're essentially separately on a high vibration. And this is where you understand that it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to take this leap of faith. It's safe for you to move forward. Yeah, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, right? And a lot of masculines are still in a fear. And actually, I was going to get two other decks here. They're still in a fear-based mentality here, because they could be going through the dark night of the soul. A lot of them have just been betrayed. So they need to get, you know, comfortable with the situation that's happening, and also going through healing and, you know, mending their heart all over again. Like I said, we're all on different levels. And yeah, past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I was only going to get one card, but I guess, you know, Spirit is talking through me, so let's see what else we got here. All right. Creativity. There you go. This is also a part of ascending, is your creativity, right? You're here to be creative. You're here to be the co-creator of your life. We all have a gift within us. And, you know, whether it's a talent or you're here to teach, you're here to be creative, however that is for you. There's something you both embody, and this is where you can start building that empire coming together, right? I have a card. What was it that it said? By the power invested in me, I walk with you, meaning spirit, into your path of ambition and creation. And this is you and your divine masculine walking together in the path of creation. Understanding that you don't have to live life like you have been conditioned to live it. Okay? Because you can do it on your own. You have all the right tools. And, you know, bottom of the deck, there you go. Balance, duality, yin and yang. Opposites attract. Magnets, right? Balance between your dark and light energies. Masculine, feminine. Let me go to this one. Electra, the lost star. Rebirth. Out of the darkness and into the light. There you go. Rebirth is like going back to self, before all the bullshit, before all the conditioning, all the belief systems took place. Just like when you were born, you were innocent. You know, you looked at the world differently because you weren't conditioned yet, right? It's not till we got here that, you know, we are kind of followers in a sense, because our parents are raising us through their level of perception. But then we have to take the bull by the horns and hone in onto what we feel connected to and kind of take our own path. And if we're talking about twin flames, that's light worker, starseed energy with a whole nother purpose, the chosen ones, right? Here to evolve and help others evolve and do the same. And rebirth is essential. And of course, we all get lost. But that's essentially part of our growth process. Bottom of the deck, the Star Mother, loved. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. Yeah. Children of the Stars. Alright, before I get into that deck, let's see what's happening between the two of you. And, you know, not just unity doesn't happen, you know, obviously at the same time you're ascending and having that unity within yourself, you're also working on, you know, karma. You're working on, which is what's getting you there in the first place. You're working on your independence, whatever it is you have to work on before you can move, you know, closer and closer together. You bring me closer to God. Da, 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 da. And you know, God did want humanity to experience this level of divine love. He gave you the tools. The problem was that we came here and we got lost in translation. Because, you know, everybody tried to play leader in a way where it was divisive, and in a way where it was using conditioning, and steer people away from themselves, thinking they had to look for the answers outside of themselves when the answers were always within you. Nine of Pentacles. There's that independence. Two people single, coming together to give this relationship a chance, allowing trust in a situation like we saw here. Okay, you know, one pentacle away from the Ten of Pentacles, but two people working on their independence separate from each other, right? Coming together to create, you know, that empire. Yeah, Nine of Cups, complete wish fulfillment. Right? Ace of Cups, self-love, self-worth. My cup runneth over. Your cup runneth over. Divine love indeed. Beautiful. With wish fulfillment. Together that creates the Ten of Cups. Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles, right? Two people with gifts, creative gifts, coming together to build an empire. Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups creates abundance, prosperity. Someone you can share similarities with, grow with, and even start a family with. Because you both love each other, but you love yourselves as well. And you're not allowing ego to steer the wheel here, right? We got rid of the third party, which is the ego, right? So when we get rid of the ego, we're no longer manifesting third parties in our situations. Career, friendships, relationships, other lovers. Temperance, balance, getting your wings back, right? Infinite, eternal love. This also speaks of unity. I mean, beautiful. Three of Cups, union, coming together, right? Going out, exploring the connection, getting to know each other, bonding. The Emperor. There you go. Divine masculine energy. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. It was destined for you to explore this divine connection, for you to have self-love, self-worth. And the wheel's turning in your favor. There it is. Sent from the divine. This is the kind of love that changes your whole entire world. Your perception, self-perception. It challenges you to move forward, to be a better you, to grow, to transform, to listen to your intuition, and to use discernment. Queen of Swords, cutting out what doesn't serve you. What did I say? Growing in wisdom, having that unity within yourself, and cutting out whatever the ego, whatever hurts you here, whatever no longer serves you, and cutting that away. Judgment. Judgment, karma, right? Whatever we did here, these are people that are dealing with karma because they did something in a past life that they did not fulfill, or it was, unjust, not right. But this time around, we're having wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, because we're divine masculine energy right here. They were going through karma, and now they're going through judgment. And we also have rebirth. Yeah. This is self-sabotage, right? Running away from what's destined to be. And that's because we did not have understanding of what this was, what was going on here. So the karmic wheel was here, right? We self-sabotaged, we wore a mask, we ran out of fear, we lied to ourselves, and we tried to make things work because of the ego was here still. And there was a third party involved here. Whatever that third party means, okay? Person, relationship, work relationship, love relationship, family relationship. Yep, there's the betrayal. 10 of Swords. So this is what I'm talking about when a lot of divine masculine energies here, went through that major karmic cycle that they needed to, so they surpassed these outdated, repetitive cycles that they were in, and catapult their ass forward into this divine masculine energy where they will have wish fulfillment. So they're currently going through judgment for anything that they did, but they were betrayed, possibly by, doesn't matter if it was an air sign or somebody that was cutting, Very cold with 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords here. So somebody went through the ultimate betrayal, but it was the catalyst to put them in through their spiritual path. So they were pushed by spirit, essentially, you could say that. But it came in the form of something they manifested from their ego. 7 of Wands, establishing those boundaries. Yep. This is when we start to gain in wisdom, start to use discernment, because we were hurt. Now, there is a sensitive area here, space here, where there could be some resentment. Now, if this person is going through the proper steps to heal, and and this is really hard for a lot of people, is to forgive themselves for getting involved in these situations in the first place, for being stubborn or listening to their ego, and being able to forgive even the people that betrayed them and just move on, and establishing them boundaries, no longer talking to these people. Because somebody here was definitely hurt by someone. So that's very important that they forgive themselves for that and let go of any resentment. Because I know justice is going to be here. Yeah, lesson learned. 6 of Swords. Spirit guiding them into a better situation. Right? Into a place of peace. Into a place of healing. Into a place where we have wish fulfillment. Paradise Island. Yeah. Hold on one second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, with the King of Wands here, this is where we were, our cocky stage, the ego, right? Self-sabotage, okay? So definitely dealing with some karma here, ignoring destiny, ignoring our, letting ego kind of overtake us and not having that self-worth, self-love. Maybe going after, our career sector, being more in the limelight, like I said, working from your solar plexus. 2 of Cups. This is the connection that came out of the blue. 2 people that both of you could have been betrayed here. I do see a betrayal here by someone that happened with this masculine here. Could have been, another person absolutely here that came into the picture. But, yeah. After the betrayal, though, union is coming, but someone is going through rebirth here. Someone's going through the changes, and they're going to be more ambitious than ever, moving forward with the lesson learned, establishing boundaries, and going after what they want. King of Wands, 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Okay? Two people that have self-love, that took an oath to be together. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, someone that was probably holding back for a while, because maybe they were trying to make things work with someone, time after time. Yeah, I'm hearing that song by, what is it, Cyndi Lauper? Time after time. Okay. Then you will find me, time after time. I will be waiting, time after time. There's that Chariot, right? There's the Emperor getting on that chariot to come get his divine feminine, his wish fulfillment. 6 of Swords. Being guided by spirit, went through judgment. I'm seeing this as a rite of passage here, because someone is in their divine masculine energy. That's good. you know? Going home, North Star. Page of Cups, right? Someone that's been crushing on you for some time, that has wanted to speak to you for some time, but they were running away, self-sabotaging, listening to ego, but you were always on their mind. And now I'm hearing that song, you are always on my mind, you are always on my mind. I don't know who sings that, but that came to me. And the sun, look at that. Two people enlightened through pain, but shining. Shining like the sun. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, there's always someone else I see. Two people enlightened. Joy, happiness. On the other side, right? We're finally standing next to the sun, not looking at it from across the way. We went through those deep waters, right? To get to the other side. Oh, we did. That's what we're doing. We went through the depths of our souls to find ourselves, and therefore we found each other. Where everything is clear. Enlightenment. And what is this? Everybody looks up to the sun. Shining. Allowing your light to just shine. Not letting it be dimmed by people who want to betray you here. And dimming your light, taking your power. Taking advantage. Yeah. There we go. Those are these people. Friendships, co-workers, relationships. People that just like to stab. Send you evil eye. Verbally abuse you. Mentally manipulate you. Okay? Put you in third-party situations and competition, trying to win at all costs. These are low vibrational energies that always try to stop you, bring you down, cut you down, strike you down, beat, you know. It's like trying to win a race and somebody's always putting booby traps somewhere along the way for you to fail. But no, we're persevering here. That's good to see. Holding us back. Keeping us bound. Okay, somebody here was greedy as F. And I'm glad to see we established boundaries here. Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords. That's a greedy person. It's all for me. Energy. A taker. An opportunist. A freeloader. That's the person that, you know, betrayed. That's the kind of person that both you divine feminine, divine masculine, could have went through. But it was essential for your spiritual awakening. There you go, the Lovers. Where's he going? This is union. Masculine coming for his divine feminine. Oh yeah. He knows exactly where he's going. And that's to you. Divine love. Nothing compares to this. And when they're in this energy, they understand this. Okay? They've been cut down, broken down, but they build themselves right up. Or they're doing that currently, so they can come to you. And you both have victory here. This is beautiful energy. I mean, let's get one more round here. There you go, the Star. Shine bright like a diamond. Faith. They knew it was faith. They felt it. They liked you the moment they saw you. They saw you shining like that star. They saw you for who you were. Exactly who you were. You came out of like a shooting star. Okay? Healing the heart space. Destiny, faith. Okay, somebody here could be very creative and is in the public eye for some of you. But these are two people that are meant to shine. Starseed. Okay? It was inevitable what they saw in you. But it had them scared. As this does. It's not an easy connection, but it's so rewarding. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment with the Lovers. When you finally get to that point where you don't self-sabotage and the ego, you went through the ego death and you're using discernment, you're in your power and your strength, and you see this for what it is, there's no longer fear of going after it because you understand it. You understand that you're part of each other, you're connected to each other. So rejecting part of yourself is essentially you're rejecting yourself. You know, which makes no sense. You're rejecting a part of you. Yeah, 5 of Cups. You know, the betrayal of the past. The good thing is that 2 of Cups with the Sun, that is not trauma bonding. That is being enlightened to the bullshit and finding joy within each other after healing. Because either one or two or both of you went through this heartbreak with someone else. Okay. 5 of Cups, the Star is healing. A lesson that was fated to happen here with very low vibrational energy here. Okay, so let's get into another deck here, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. You know, the love for you is like a seed. It just kept growing and growing and growing. Knight of Cups, going after what they see. They've been watching, researching, understanding. This is someone going to court you. Because their feelings have grown for you. They understand who you are. The world, new beginnings. Major cycle closed. That rebirth energy, this person is not going to be the same. Love has transformed and changed this person. And it might have taken time, but it was supposed to. Beautiful. Successfully closing out a cycle. And they will never be the same. They're so much better. There's so much love to give here. Yeah. I can't make this up. The seed, watered over time. Rebirth. This person could have a son. Okay. Air sign. Doesn't have to be. I also see Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. So let's see what else. What would this person like to say to you? I'm going to use my Lover's Lane Oracle. It just makes sense here. I'm a giver, and I believe in reciprocity. That's beautiful. I love a strong woman with a touch of vulnerability. It's what they see in you. The Star here. I love your simplicity. There you go. You're not materialistic. You're simple, yet you shine bright. It's the very essence of you. Of all the healing. You have a healing energy, a healing vibe. And it's attractive. It's out of this world. You're a light worker. I'm a bit of a rebel with a cause. Yeah. And I can see this person is rebellious. probably a little stubborn, you know. They were set in their way, but they had to make their mistakes. And they see the error of their ways now. You know, after a major betrayal, that's what it took. But Spirit knew what they were doing. And they knew exactly what kind of person they were dealing with. I hope you're ready to be showered with love and affection. You saw the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, with the Ace of Pentacles and the World. This person is determined to come towards you. They know who you are. They know what to do. Lesson learned. And they're showing up as the Emperor. And they see you as complete wish fulfillment. And this is a wish fulfillment. This is the right kind of Emperor. You are so exotic to me, and it drives me wild. Yeah. And you and I are very possible. That's beautiful, guys. I go with the flow. Yeah. Allow yourselves to go with the flow. Give each other a chance. Take it one day at a time. You know, someone did just go through a major betrayal here, and they're healing at this time. You know, but they know where they're going. And I want to taste those lips. They can't wait to taste those lips, collective. They can't wait. And they are a commitment type. We're not talking about a player. We're not talking about a narcissist. This is not this guy. Okay? And they're adventurous. I'm adventurous. Let's get one more. Ambitious and creative. That's the King of Wands energy. So this person is very creative, ambitious, goes after what they want. Creativity, I feel you both are. And you both can make miracles together. Bottom of the deck here. I love the way you undress me with your eyes. So they love your eyes. There's an energy about you that they just, I mean, it's your twin flame, so they can't deny it. And why is this so hard for me? You know, why do I self-sabotage? Why do I run away? Why am I so in fear when it comes to this person? It's because this is divine love. This is written in the stars. You have the star with the lovers. This is beautiful. It's the kind of connection that people envy. And people want to sabotage. Five of Swords. There's going to be people trying to create division here. But once you understand that you two are meant for each other, and you understand your own self-worth, and you're in that strength, divine feminine, divine masculine, nobody can tear this apart, because you two know intuitively that you're meant to be. So why is this so hard for me? I'm picking up what you're putting down. You are just my type. And I will make a move. You can count on that. And I see that in this reading. The Emperor with the Chariot and the Lovers. And they're here to stay. And yes, finally, you guys could enjoy some time together. You know, you're going to probably be talking about a lot of things. Pillow talk with you sounds dreamy. And finally, fantasy will become reality here. So, I want to show you off to the world. And we saw the World card. This person is very proud of what they see. They really like what they see. No shame here. You know, they just had to go through their test, learn their lesson here, and shed the ego. And understand that this is destiny, this is fated to happen. But there was a lot of fear, a lot of nervousness, and, you know, maybe they lacked self-worth at the time. And they thought that this was going to be better for them, but it ended up being their worst, their worst nightmare. So let's see here. Let's get a few cards here from the angel prayers. Yeah, Archangel Michael. And you know he oversees these connections and protects both of you. You are protected. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. So you're protected from both of you, from these people in the Five of Swords energy that want to sabotage your world and your connection and whatever you try to do for yourself. Study and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. There you go. Someone taking the time to learn, to ascend, to understand this connection, and, you know, whatever else it is that they need to learn to move forward. And trust in themselves as well. In peace and harmony, Angel Raquel. Thank you, Raquel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Yes. So not only will you have protection, you'll be in a harmonious light. We have the sun, and it's all about learning. Okay, you're learning from each other, you're learning about yourselves, you learn from your mistakes, and essentially it's just going to make you guys grow stronger. Bottom of the deck, count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. Absolutely, always be grateful. Thank your angels, you know, give them a peace offering. And the inner voice, thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. Their intuition, using their discernment, understanding that they knew all along who you were. They just had to be comfortable in their own skin, grow, and shed the ego and the fear. Alright. I am being called to use this Divine Masculine deck, so let's just get a few cards here, and then we're going to leave it at that. Yeah, I can't wait till I finally have you in my arms. Yeah, we have road trip, and we do have the Chariot here. So they are thinking of coming to see you. When that's going to be, I don't know. If you only knew the things I want to do to you. I think they're still going through some healing here. So, you know, but I see that coming up. Yeah, this person was in a karmic situation. Don't worry about the karmic. I know more than she thinks. I know where my heart is. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I see my future in you. I hope you feel the same. I'm finally moving in the right direction. I am playful, romantic, and always a gentleman. Take my hand. I have a surprise for you. So, and I can see you and I growing old together. This person is very determined, guys. For whoever this resonates for. And yeah, I see you. I'm getting ready to reveal myself to you. You know, who they really are. If they wore a facade with you before, who they really are. They're ready to show you who they are, who they have become. They're going to show up as the Emperor, that divine masculine energy. And I know that it took me a long time to get here. You brought out things in me I have never felt before. I needed time to understand all of this. I needed time to understand myself. Absolutely. And this person's playful. I hope you're ready for it, because I'm going to give it to you. Okay? Whips and chains. And they want to go on an adventure. They are adventurous. Alright, guys. Well, this is a divine masculine, for whoever resonates here, that is determined to move forward, to move past their ego, to not self-sabotage anymore, and to ascend and be that emperor that they were destined to be. Alright, the emperor could sometimes be very stubborn. This person could have a lot of responsibilities. They could have been married before. They could have children, like I said. This is someone that, you know, is used to making tough decisions. And, you know, they can get in their own way at times. But this is somebody that's open-minded, obviously, and has a heart. They're not cold. And they're moving forward and healing at this time. So this is a beautiful reading. And I hope that I made sense in the beginning there. I know I went into detail there, but I wanted, that was kind of the point in the beginning. So, beautiful reading. So if that resonates for you guys or for somebody out there, let me know in the comments. I wish you guys the best. And set the intention. This is the time to make the right decisions, the right choices, to ascend, you know, and not just to be in union, but for yourself. 51:33 on the clock. So yeah, I wish you guys the best. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.